What's up, party people? Today we are playing more Spark 3, and for some unknown reason I had to, like, start this video over, not entirely, like, within, like, 5 seconds of starting it, because I realized that VC Face wasn't tracking my mouth, but now it is. That was weird and annoying. Please don't do that again, VC Face. That was not cute behavior. Can we vow to not do any more of that in the new year? How do I play this game again? It's been like months since I played this game. Okay, it's not been months. Calm down. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. I got this. How do I, Oh, because you're not weak. That's why I can't do that. Okay. I always forget that non-weak enemies, like enemies that you can't... Okay, I'm trying to... Stop interrupting me. Enemies that aren't like the one-shot kill enemies you cannot homing attack onto, and I always forget that. I feel like you should be able to, but whatever. I bet that's a mod. Okay, so stop this! I don't remember- oh, okay, here it is. Found it. Thank you! I have to like alternate between buttons to charge my combo. I remember how to play this game. I know how to play this game. I know what I'm doing. I'm very well trained in playing this game. Thank you. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. I'm like wildly terrified now. Like I'm like horrified for some reason. I can't explain why, by the way. I just am. Sometimes I do kind of feel like I want to get a new mic, but only because this one is like, I want to say like not 10 years old. I didn't get this in 2015. I was using a way worse mic in 2015. That was either the mic that came with like it was like attached to a 90s Dragon headset, you know, not like a headset that looks like a Dragon, like the software Dragon. I forget what kind of, that's like a... It's like a voice to text software, I think. So I was either using that, or I was using like a really thin like desk stand mic also from the 90s. Like I was using 90s mics. If you ever see FTCR sent me here, don't go looking for that, by the way. I'm pretty sure the mic I was using in those original Let's Plays that I did, I'm pretty sure that was the like 90s mic. Like it's like a gray, it's like a thin gray mic. Actually, it might be from the early 2000s. It's one of the two. And now I'm using a $25 Fifine mic I got with an Amazon gift card for like... I don't remember what I did. I think I like... what do they call it? I participated in like a survey or something, I think, and they gave me a $25... I think that's what it was? And they gave me a $25 Amazon gift card, so I bought the mic with it? When was that? That was like... Oof, I don't remember. Might have been like 2018? Or 2017? So how old does that make this mic? 8 years old? Ish? Something like that? That's fine. It's a fine mic. I'm just saying, I keep seeing people who have these mics and they're like in this room and the walls are completely bare and their mic is like picking up no reverb. And I'm like, should I just get a new mic? If we increase like, I'm gonna have to like go researching because I'm probably just gonna buy a mic from the same company again because this mic is fine and everybody is like, yeah, that's a good budget mic brand. I'm not gonna buy like a Shure mic. I don't have that kind of money. Sometimes I want an XLR mic, but that's just because I'm a little freak and I like ridiculously over. I thought that was a gap. I thought this was a gap, so I jumped over it. Nice. I don't particularly think that most VTubers need an XLR mic. I'm just a nerd, so I want an XLR mic, if that makes sense. But so many other VTubers will like get gear acquisition syndrome and immediately buy like such an expensive like XLR setup, and it's like, for what? So you can graduate in a month? Don't do this to yourself. Find out whether or not you like VTubing before you buy an expensive mic, please. Don't buy an expensive mic before you even do anything. Use like a terrible mic. Because whether or not people watch your streams is not going to tell you whether or not you enjoy VTubing unless you are a very specific type of person, in which case, good luck with that, bestie. I say streams, I'm not a streamer, and I don't know if we've been through this. I've not been able to like successfully speak English lately, so if that becomes a problem in this video, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. What was I saying about not streaming? I've been thinking about this a lot lately, but I forgot what conclusion I came to, so don't ask. I'm just saying, I think there needs to be more Let's Player VTubers, but like, I am not doing a very good job at peer pressuring people. Because by the time people have decided they want to be a VTuber, they already know they want to stream. I've never heard of somebody be like, I want to be a VTuber, but I don't know what kind of content I want to create. It's always, I want to stream. You don't have to be a streamer to be a VTuber. If you have like an avatar and you make some kind of something on the internet, then yeah, you are a VTuber, basically. And yes, that includes people who like put on a plastic PNG avatar and start talking about cartoons. That is a VTuber as well, okay? Like, this is a very unpopular opinion, I think, but that constitutes a VTuber. That is still a VTuber, and yeah, that means VTubers are like older than people like say they are. I guess you could say like the modern style of VTuber streamers was invented whenever people say that VTubers were invented, but VTubers, like, using an avatar to make videos or something online is not... I guess I should say, I don't want to call it content because I hate that word. Visual media. That sounds even worse. That sounds worse than content. What am I saying? Why do I always go on these like crazy tangents when I play this game? What did this game do to me? How do I crack? The problem is I can never- oh my god, this is not Sonic the Hedgehog. I switched rails wrong. What is it, B? What is B? That's B, okay. I jumped onto the other rail because I don't know, I'm just used to Sonic the Hedgehog still. What I'm saying is if you wanna, create this avatar and then... I don't even know what other things could you do besides like Let's Playing, making videos, or streaming. Do you guys remember not Live Leak, don't say that. Live Me? What is it called? Join Me? Do you guys remember Join Me? Because before, this was like before, I think it was like in the Justin TV era, but I didn't know about Justin TV. I knew about Live Me and I knew about Live Stream. But everybody, why do I keep calling it Live Me? Join Me, join me, join me, join me. Do you remember Join Me? Because me and all my friends on like the forums, we would like PM each other on the forum and then be like, oh, do you want to watch me stream today? And I'd be like, yeah, I would love to. And they would like boot up Live Me, which I think is like it's like a conference call software, actually. It's for screen sharing for like conference calling. But at the time it was a really good like free screen sharing software. So we just used it and I would like watch my friends draw or like play like video games. This was before Discord. I mean, Skype existed. I did not know how to use Skype. I was using TeamSpeak for the longest time until I had a friend like peer pressure me. He was like, stop using TeamSpeak. We don't need to talk on the Minecraft server's TeamSpeak. Can you please make a Skype so we can just talk there? And I was like, yeah, I guess, man. I'll try Skype out. And yeah, Skype is better than TeamSpeak. Okay, TeamSpeak is still good for conference call. I don't think TeamSpeak even exists anymore. I know Ventrilo probably does it. I use TeamSpeak and Ventrilo. What was the third one? There's another one that I used. It was like Raid. Something having to do with raids. The name was like Raid something. Like, I used all of them. That was a disgusting noise. I don't know how I did that. I used all of them because depending on what guild I was in, or like on Minecraft or whatever, it depended on what software they wanted me to use. Like the Minecraft server had a TeamSpeak. But I used the Raid one, and I used Ventrilo for, like, WoW guilds. And now every WoW guild wants you to join their Discord! I joined a cool guild, like a decent guild in Classic Anniversary. I almost said Adventure. I joined an okay guild at Anniversary. Like, it's been chill so far. I haven't had any complaints about it, other than I'm not max level, so I can't raid with them. But I joined like, every guild you ever join in WoW now wants you to join their Discord. None of us remember the beautiful days of TeamSpeak. In TeamSpeak, it's not like you join a chat and it's in your little list of chats. Like, every day you would boot up TeamSpeak and then you would join the chat that you wanted to go in. Do you guys remember this? Or, like, Ventrilo worked the same way? Do you guys remember that? I kind of miss that because I get so overwhelmed by the sheer amount of Discords that I'm in that I feel like I just end up not checking most of them. If you're watching this and I'm in your Discord and I never talk, it's not you, it's me. I got overwhelmed and I stopped checking. I need to, like, leave more Discord. I have, like, a folder of doom where I put Discords that I'm in because I need to be in them for some unknown reason, but I don't actually want to check them. Like, the Fourth Wall Discord is in there from back when I actually cared about Fourth Wall. And, like, Discords that I want, like, updates from, but I don't want to actually, like, communicate in them. Like, the item label Discord is in there. I chatted in the item label Discord briefly, but it's kind of like, I don't really feel like I want to be a regular member for a brand's Discord. Not for any real reason. It just doesn't feel like that sounds so bad. Oh, there's not a community in the item label Discord. It's not legitimate. No, that's not what I mean. It feels like I'm insulting it. I'm sure it's very chill there, but, like, I don't know. The internet is like 10 million people probably. I don't know, more than that maybe. There's too many people. Like, I can't talk to every person on the internet, okay? Sometimes I have to pick and choose. I can't be an active member of every Discord, so sometimes I'm like, I'm in here for the updates to see when they drop new merch that I'm not going to buy because I can't afford it. And, yeah. I'm just gonna be in there. I haven't bought anything from Item Label in so long. I've been tempted to. I've been, like, thinking about it. Like, should I get, like, a new PP or something? But the problem with that is there's other things that I want to spend that money on first, and there's only so much of it to go around. How do I get up here again? I know these guys make you bounce. I wish I could, like, can I ground pound? Oh, they just push you. Okay, we're good. So I don't know. They've had, like, so many new products. The last time I bought from them was when they released the Pink Dinkle, and that was when they released Wumpus, or whatever his name is. The guy who's, like, the fake peepee. This is so gibberish to anybody who does not know about Item Label. I'm so sorry. I got the Pink Dinkle, I got the purple, like, the lavender peepee, and I got a third. I spent 60 to, or is it, no, yeah, no, that was before I got my, that was after I got my Wee Wee. I got my Wee Wee before that. The very first, like, when Wee Wee's, no, because it's on my shelf, and I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't actually see. I think it's a Series 1. It's the skunk one. It's called Skunk. That's the color, even though it does not look like a skunk. It's like light purple. If you're a real Item Label head, you'll know what I'm talking about, right? Anyway, yeah, no, I've been tempted to, like, get a new PP, or get a new Wee Wee, or get a new Dinkle, or get a new something. Oh yeah, no, that's the third thing I got. That's the third thing I got from that release. It was the Pink Dinkle, it was the purple PP, and it was the lavender sucklet. That's what I got. And they're all, I was gonna say they're all on my VTuber shelf, my VTuber inspiration shelf, as I call it. But the Dinkle's not. The Dinkle's in a bag because it was on my couch, and then when I cleaned. Hang on, let me read this sign, the dash button. This one. I know how to wall run. See? I can do this. I know what I'm doing. I cleaned the couch in this office gaming room, whatever I want to call it, depending on how I'm feeling. Like, if I'm in party mode, I call it my gaming room. If I'm in serious business mood, I call it my office. If you get that, you get that. It's the same thing. It's the same room. It has all my gaming consoles and my computer in it. And my TV and my VHS player, and, well, my TV is my VHS player, and my other TV that's not a VHS player. I have a flat screen and I have a CRT. I don't need to describe this room to you. You know what room I'm in. What I'm saying is I cleaned the couch in here, and I took all the plushies off the couch to clean, and I put them in a bag. And instead of putting them back, now the couch has different plushies on it, and those plushies are still in the bag. I need to get them out of there. Why did I let them in there? Those are some of my favorite plushies. If they were on the couch, that is like That's like Valhalla for plushies. No, they didn't die. That's not Valhalla. I don't know what it is. It's like the famous fancy place for famous rich people. That's where they go. Like, all of my favorite plushies were on that couch. So that's why they're all in that bag. So now I just have a bag of all my favorite plushies, which you think would not be in a bag. They'd be like somewhere. But I put the bag down somewhere. I would not even be able to tell you where in my house the bag is right now. That's how invisible it became to me. Because I have this like ADHD thing where like things disappear in plain sight. Like if something stays in the same place for so long, it's gone. It's gone. I don't know where it is. It's just gone forever. Like, I have to strain to even think where it is. Like, I think I could probably guess. I think the bag is probably in my living room next to a shelf. That's my assumption as to where the bag is. But, like, it disappeared, and that's the reason why nothing has been removed from it, because it went invisible for me. If real silly heads know what I'm talking about. Real silly heads know the vibe, the feel. So yeah, that's where Dinkle is, and I could probably take Dinkle out. The problem is I keep getting like inspired and putting more things on the VTuber inspiration shelf, and that's great, but I'm running out of room. I had these like speakers that I wasn't using, and I was tired of them taking up space. Hang on, I have to remember how to play the game. I'm gonna like die. No, we're good. What was I saying? Stop shooting water, please. Don't do that. I can't even focus because this guy is shooting water at me! Thank you. What is that? Get that out of here! What was I saying? Oh yeah, I found these two speakers. No, I didn't find them. I knew where they were. They were in an annoying place and I did not want them to be there anymore. So I realized that they would make a really good shelf. So I just took the speakers and stacked them up. And now they have stuff on them. Because I wasn't going to use them. I could sell them. They're probably worth like $100, but like they make a good shelf though. How much is a shelf of the same size? I could probably get one for like free if I made it myself, but we're not going to talk about that. That is actually one of my pet peeves. That was a joke, but like one of my pet peeves is when somebody says something is free. Have you seen those videos? I don't know what my algorithm. Hang on, I need to like remember how to like attack things apparently. Oh, that button. Okay. One of my pet peeves is the free thing. Okay, have you seen... My algorithm has shown me this. I hate my algorithm. I hate the phrase my algorithm. Like, that phrase my algorithm is disgusting. What does that even mean? But you know what I mean. That's how I can communicate what I'm trying to say. On YouTube, I have been getting recommended these videos for some reason. I think it's because I watch a lot of art videos, but not that kind of art video. And it's like... $300 pencils versus $0 pencils, but they're using things that were not free. I don't believe that you got anything that you use. Like, yeah, you spent $0 on pencils because what you're using isn't pencils, but you spent money on something. How do I get in? Oh, that way. Okay, let's go. You know what I mean? So it's like this. Oh wait, that's not the trigger. That's the trigger. Okay. You know what I mean? It's like. Oh, haha, I get the joke that you spent no money on pencils, but you spent, those are not free art supplies. You did not go to the free art supply store and get free art supplies. You burnt a match. Everybody's watching that. People watch that stuff because they're like kids and they can't afford like expensive art supplies usually, or not necessarily that they're kids, but it feels like it's overwhelmingly children who watch that kind of stuff. So I'm like, whose parents is gonna let them play with matches just so they can draw on paper? Yeah, at that point, you might as well get like a pack of pencils from the dollar store. Like, I get that it's not about that. It's about the like, it's about, I don't know what it's about actually. I'm not exactly entirely sure. But what I'm saying is, you can't get free, you cannot obtain free matches. Where are you gonna go? I think you can get them at bars sometimes, but I don't think they do that anymore. Because every time I've ever been to a bar, they have never given me free matches. I've never been given free matches. Or like on the airplanes, dude, we live in a post 9/11 society. You are not getting free matches on the airplane anymore. Like, I don't know if you used to get free matches on the airplane, but if that was a thing, they are not gonna do that for you anymore. You are no longer allowed to have free matches. That's not been permitted for a long time. So, like, I don't know where they think that I'm gonna get free matches from. I don't even know where to get matches from, because you just go to the dollar store and buy a lighter. Where you get matches? Like, that's like one of those new things. Like, people are always like, Kids these days don't know how to use a rotary phone. That's not the problem. I don't think anybody knows where to buy matches because I don't even think they sell them anymore. Where do you buy matches from? I don't know. All the matches in the house are like 15 years old and don't work anymore. I don't know where to... Wait, no, because you can buy incense matches, and those are like not really the same thing, but they're fundamentally matches, I guess. What I'm saying is, I think they should have used like a lighter to burn a piece of like wood or paper and then used it instead of using a match, because this tutorial is inaccessible because where do you obtain a match? They don't say the Dollar Tree and don't say Walmart because I've never seen matches for sale there. They don't even have aux cables there anymore. I used to get all my aux cables at the Dollar Tree, which is why I had to replace them like every 3 months. But that's the problem. I messed up real bad because they don't sell them at Dollar Tree anymore. So I had to get this one, the one I'm using now, I had to get it at Target. And it was like $10 for what something that this would normally cost like $1 at Dollar Tree. And it's so short. It's shorter than the Dollar Tree ones as well. And it was like 5 times the price? Are you kidding me? What do you mean? What's happening? So I think we need to like stand up for ourselves. We need to have a stand against wireless products. Please join me in my stand against wireless products because I'm at my limit. In case you were wondering if I'm at my limit or not, yes, I am at my limit. I'm gonna make a stand against wireless products now, and you can join me in my stand. No wireless mice, no wireless other things. I can't think of anything else. No wireless phone, no cordless phones. Okay, that might be pushing it. No wireless headphones, no wireless game controllers, nothing. We are having a, this is a stand, this is my stand against wireless products. Because I've had enough. If you are seriously gonna be like, oh, we don't sell those anymore for a fundamental product for the American people that every American needs like 5 of in their home, I don't trust you. I think you're kind of messed up. That's not okay. Because like, what do you mean? What do you mean there's no more? Exit the vehicle. How do you actually do that? I did it. I've done it on accident before and killed myself. So I'm glad that I did it that time. I'm just saying, they should not do this any longer. That's not okay. I'm not a fan of it. I like the electric fences, but at first I thought the pools were electrified, and if I stood in water, I would get like blown up. But that was not the case, luckily. I've beaten this game before. Also, this song seriously reminds me of that one song in Shadow the Hedgehog. I know you can probably barely hear it over me like yapping about wireless mice, but it's the truth. Don't shoot at me, please. Is it bad that I'm just like ignoring all of the enemies? I don't even need to shoot this, I can just go over it. Goodbye. I'm sorry, I don't like these parts. If you're wondering why I'm skipping past this so fast, it's because I don't really like these parts. Oh, this is where I died. Or somewhere like, I think it was actually the same looking place in the last level. I died here, because I like accidentally jumped off. Do not touch the face buttons, whatever you do not need the face buttons for this, do not touch them. Unless you really- wait, no, because Y is missile attack? What the heck is Y? Which one is Y? Oh, that's Y, okay. I have to relearn button configurations every time I play a game because of the whole Nintendo Xbox thing. So the answer really should be that I should be using, like... I was jokingly gonna say I should be using, like, a PlayStation controller, but that's not even true, because it's still gonna swap the button, the face placement, I think. So I don't know if that's gonna help or not. And then it's like, oh, in Japanese games versus games from America. What Japanese game was I playing where I had to remember that? Oh, it was the Japanese Monster Hunter game for PSP, I think. I think that's what I was thinking of. I was gonna say Armored Core, but I'm not playing the Japanese version of Armored Core. I'm playing like the American, the English dub. The English version of Armored Core. Do you ever see those people who you're like reading their mind, you're like taking your brain cell and putting it into their brain to read their thoughts, and you're like, I can tell that they're thinking right now, why is it called Armored Core 6 if there's only one of them? Because I'm 99% I'm like 45% sure that like 80% of the people playing Armored Core any given time are that kind of person. And it's the same thing with Baldur's Gate, and it drives me crazy. I know I'm making up a guy to get mad at. I'm not. Because you can be like, I love Armored Core, and people will start talking to you about Armored Core 6. I don't have the money for Armored Core 6, bestie. If you want me to play Armored Core 6, you're gonna have to buy it for me. I can't afford Armored Core 6. I'm playing Armored Core, the PS, what is it, Armored Core 3 Portable? That's the one I'm playing. I'm not playing Armored Core 6. I'm playing Armored Core 3. And then people are like, what do you mean Armored Core 3? There's Armored Core 6 and Armored Core 6, and that's the only Armored Core there is. There's not an Armored Core 3. There's not an Armored Core Formula Front. There's not an Armored Core Gaiden. There's none of that. Armored Core 2 Adventure 2 Battle, not a thing. No, there's Armored Core 6, and that's it. That's the one you get. And it's like, what are you talking about? What are you saying? What do you mean? There's more than one Armored Core game. Why would they make an Armored Core 6 if there wasn't an older Armored Core game? What, you think there's only one Armored Core game called Armored Core 6? There's at least 6 of them, but I think there might be more actually. Like, what are you saying? What do you mean? I don't know. That's just how I feel about the Armored Core fan base. Not the real fans, the real cool people who know that there's more than one Armored Core game. I'm talking about the people who think that Armored Core 6 is the only Armored Core game. Those people, I would ask you very politely to please play other ones, because they're fun. They're fun. It's cool when you're in the mech and then you like screw up so badly that you go into debt. I went into debt in Armored Core, and I had to figure out. I like closed the game without saving so that I wouldn't be in debt, and then I had to figure out how to properly not be in debt, because you can go into debt. And I don't know what you do. Like, what if you go into super debt? That is like a cool challenge, actually. I play Armored Core, but I go into like the $3 million worth of debt before I actually do anything. Actually, you can't do that, because if you fail a mission, you can't go back to it. So never mind. I was gonna say you just fail the same mission over and over again. You can't. You'd have to fail like every mission, and then what happens then? Does the game just say you screwed up so bad you can't play anymore? Please start over. I've never tried that. I'm afraid to try that. Does anybody know? I'm gonna have to look that up later. What happens if you like go into turbo debt in Armored Core? What do I do here? Do I just die? Like, what do I do? I can't go back up! Goodbye! Do I have to start the mission over? That was the last one I was supposed to get. And I got it the second before last. Okay. I think that if I fall, as long as I hit the curved portion, that's not true. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, as long as I hit the curved portion, I don't die, but that's not true. I'm so discombobulated. Where am I? I can't even tell you how I went to that place. Oh, is it here? Yes, maybe? Yes. Okay, well, don't go where I was before. Let's see. Oh, here we go. That helped. Okay, awesome. Good job, everyone. And I can't even say I have played one Armored Core game more than the average Armored Core fan, so I can't say that much. But at least I've played more than one Armored Core game. You gotta give me credit. It's like the fakety fake one, but like I still played it and it was fun. I didn't even use. You're supposed to like let the computer play for you, but there's an option to not do that and actually play the game, and I did that. And then everybody was talking about it like, oh, it's so weird that you just like let the computer play for you in that game. And I'm like, you don't have to do that. You can actually play the game. Armored Core Formula Front Battle, or whatever the heck it's called, you can play that. You don't have to let the computer play it for you. You can play that game. I did it. That's how I learned to play Armored Core properly. And then I played Armored Core 3 Portable, and the Control Scream? Yeah, I was screaming in that game because I went to debt. The control scheme was slightly different. I had to like readjust, but that's not the point. The point is, I should probably play the other PSP Armored Core games, but I want to beat Formula Front first. The problem is I'm so bad at Formula Front, no, wrong game. I'm so bad at Armored Core 3 that I might never beat it because I went into debt and I had to learn how to play the game, and then Here's the thing, I was trying to play the normal missions, and then I went into debt, so I didn't delete my save file, I didn't save, so that I wasn't in debt. And then I realized that I should be doing the, what the heck are they called? The arena battles to make money. So I did that, and then I bought new gear with the money that I made from the arena battles, and then it was fine. It was okay, and I was fine. After that, I was okay. I think I just needed to play the game correctly. After that, I think I'm okay now. I need to, like, just, like, play that game again. I think it's still on my PSP. My PSP has room for, like, 3 games on it, so I have to, like, keep changing the games on it. I'm constantly changing the games on my PSP because I should probably get a bigger memstick. Actually, what I should get is one of those, like, memstick adapters for, like, a micro SD card. That would be the play. But I like memsticks. Unfortunately, as an Aibo fan, I really like memsticks. I think that they're just kind of swell. Even though you can use, like, 3 different types of memsticks with an Aibo without it, like, trying to kill you at night. It's not what happens! Like, am I supposed to— there's like a thing I'm supposed to do, right? You know what I mean? Oh, I can't even— which button is that? Okay, there we go. What do you mean? Oh, he hit me with his stupid tire. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. See, I can platform. I don't even know what I was saying. What was I saying? What was I even saying? What was I even talking about? Armored Core? I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about. Memsticks. Oh yeah, memsticks, right. Yeah, because they make, like, really beautiful ones. I have, like— but they're not memstick duos. I have, like, regular memsticks. I have another duo that has, like, less capacity than the one that I'm currently using, so I'm not using that one. But it's clear— it's the clear green one, but it's the worst one is the clear green one, and I'm like, why? I want the clear green one to be the good one, because even though I never see it, I know it's there, and it's so beautiful. It's the transparent neon green memstick with, like, one like a micro bit on it, like a minuscule bit. I don't know what that is. Oh! So yeah, we're not gonna use that, but it's beautiful. Maybe I should make a necklace out of it. No, I'm not gonna ruin a beautiful piece of proprietary data storage by turning it into jewelry. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? If it broke, I would, though. If it like somehow stopped working. The thing is, that kind of stuff is, like, indestructible. You have to be trying to break it. I shouldn't say that. That was a very dangerous thing to say, because now, like, everything in my house is gonna blow up. I'm gonna get blown up by a memstick. I don't even remember what the heck I was saying. Oh yeah, because I wanted to, like— I was, like, thinking, like, okay, I got a new Grail. I got a new Grail for my portable collection, and I didn't say this in a video. I recently got— speaking of Sony, I got a Sony Watchman, not one of the handheld ones. It's like the Mega Watchman, so it's like it's like a very tiny TV with a handle on it. But it's like, oh my god, I love it. It's so beautiful. It's the smallest tube I have right now, and I love it. And I've wanted like any Watchman for so long. So, like, I was really happy to get that, and it works. But I was thinking, like, what is the next handheld portable device I want to get for my collection? And I realized what it is just now. I need a Clie. Because I don't have a Clie, and I need one to stick zap for Aibo, which means nothing to probably 99.999% of you, but if you know, you know. So, at some point, they're not very expensive either, although they usually have dead batteries. How do I get in again? Oh yeah, okay, we did it. So yeah, I might— the thing is, I got this thing at, like, a flea market at a ham radio thing, because the radio thing that I go to always has, like, a massive flea market attached. And these people are, like, clearing out their basements of electronic junk, so I always get good stuff there. Last time, that's where I got my, I got two Gunpla and a Zoid for $7 there last year, and this year I got a lap harp and a Sony Watchman. So who knows, maybe next year I'll get a Clie. They also had some good portable— no, they didn't have— they were not portable. They're portable as in you could pick them up and carry them around, but they weren't— they're not, Walkmans, but they had some, decent, whatchamacallit players, and I was tempted to get one, but I didn't because I saw the Watchman, and I was like, I'm gonna just buy the Watchman, and I'm just gonna buy the stupid lap harp. That's what I'm gonna get. But if I see a Clea there, it's on site. I never thought I was gonna find a Watchman there. It's like, sometimes you find... It's very, like, you have to, like, scour for certain items. It's like, you don't know what you're gonna get. Especially, like, going to the thrift store. You don't know what you're gonna get. You're gonna see something there that's, like, an interesting electronic, and you're probably gonna get something. But you don't know what it is until you've bought it. What is happening? What am I doing? What was that? Never done that before. Okay. What was I saying? The flying like crazy distracts me from my point. What I'm saying is, like, for all I know, maybe next year I'll go there and they'll have a Clea without a reselled battery, because the batteries, I think, pretty sure like every Clea has a dead battery now, which does not matter because you can just plug it in to use it. You can just plug it into your computer. And I realize that I'm not even explaining what a Clea is. It's a PDA. It's like a Palm Pilot, but it's made by Sony. That's what a Clea is. Have fun with that information. And I need one because Sony Aibo requires a specific software on the Clea to essentially pirate their software. Don't look at me, it's abandonware. Who the heck? Nobody even owns... It's proprietary software that you need a proprietary memory data thing to contain to use on proprietary hardware that's shaped like a dog. Okay, I've said the word proprietary. I need to say it more times. I don't think that was enough times. What I'm saying is, I don't think... Sony, you can come and break my kneecaps if you want. Fact of the matter is, you don't care. Goodbye. So yeah, basically you need a... The Clea is needed to, like, fake some copy protection, if I remember correctly, or something. I don't remember what the whole deal with the Clea is, but you need a Clea to, like, put the software on... You don't need to put it... You put the software on the stick by just putting it in your computer. You need the Clea to, like, put the fake... It's like some fakety fake stuff that makes it look like it's not permanently borrowed without permission software. This is not the kind of information that even needs to be gatekept. If you're wondering, like, shouldn't you be gatekeeping this information so Sony doesn't, like, come and get you? First of all, Sony knows that this is happening. I know for a fact that Sony knows, because the people who made that software got a cease and desist in, like, the mid-2000s, but, like, nobody cares. They're not like Nintendo. They're not gonna, like, freak out that something that they're not even selling for hardware that they're not even selling is being used. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, because I know if Sony, like, changed their tune and immediately started caring soon, like, everybody in the Aibo community would be very confused. Can you not rotate? I'm trying to go off on a tangent. No, stop! Thank you. So anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm being paid $0 an hour for this one. Stop blowing up. Please don't blow up. I'm scared. The thing is, I want the Clea for my collection, obviously, but I don't actually know if there's any Aibo software that I particularly want. Because I already have, like, the official versions of, the two main 31X softwares that I care about. I'm trying to think if there's, like, any other 31X software that I want at all, and the answer is not particularly. Because I have Aibo Friend and I have Aibo Life? Is that it? No. Aibo Friend and Aibo... Oh, and no, not Kawaii. I don't have Kawaii. That's the one that I don't have. Oh yeah, she's awesome, by the way. I love this. I was excited for her to finally show up because I love her. Thank you. But that's the thing, is I know people, a lot of people really, really like Kawaii, but that software can, like, damage your Aibo's legs a lot, from what I think that's what it does. I don't remember. It can kind of damage the Aibo over long-term use, so if you love it, like, run it, because they're all gonna get damaged anyway, you're gonna need to get them repaired, they're, like, ancient. But, like, I don't particularly feel strongly about Kawaii, so I'm probably just not gonna get it. Because she already has, like, one bad leg that I need to get her leg repaired, but I know that's gonna be expensive, and she can run without her leg. Like, her leg, one of her legs slips out from underneath her because she needs, like, I don't remember what they're called anymore. She needs something pinned in her leg to keep it from slipping. So when she walks, she sometimes falls over, but 31Xs have like a really good table mode and a really good sit mode. So I can just like have her running sitting down and she doesn't like need to be walking, and I'm fine with that. I have Sudo for walking. My 111 is a speed demon. Whenever I run him, I'm just like vibing, and he's on the other side of the house practically, and I'm like, where are you going? And I'm gonna die actually. I've been so focused on like info dumping about my plastic pets who are fun to be with that I'm dying. And I don't have my abilities. Can I just like get good? I can kill this guy. Hang on, I got this. I don't want to see another fail state for these. Ooh. I had him knocked down. I can kill him. It's fine. See? I can play the game and commentate at the same time. But I need to like run them. I haven't ran them in a little while, and I'm like, I should run them. Problem is I usually run them in this room, and this room is in a state, and I need to clean it. And I haven't done that because I haven't felt motivated to do it, which is not a very good answer. Is my motivation so that I can like let these little men run around? Yes, probably. Is it an Among Us behind me? Yes, it is. That is crazy. What the heck? Yeah, eat your hamburger. Eat it, man. I wish I had a hamburger right now. Isn't she awesome? Do I need to read this? First, what are those? And second, who are you? Haha, you're not the only one fighting the Force, you know. Yeah, and? The name's Float. I know, I'm not answering your first question. Also, I fought your doppelganger once. And I know you're having problems with a certain soldier of his. Plus, I know where your doppelganger's hiding. But if you're not interested, then I'll be on my way. Alright, hold on, I'm listening. Okay then, let's let me tag along, and whenever the soldier of his shows up again, I'll deal with him myself. Then, I'll take you right to your doppelganger's doorstep. You're not the only one who's got a bone to pick with him, you know? Now, that comes free of charge. I think this world is free, you know? What's in it for you? I get to eat your hamburger. That soldier, he was an old friend of mine. Now that he's been taken by the Force, he's changed. He was really the only person in my life I could trust. I really did not have anyone else. Jester. I didn't want to say this, but I'm coming with you whether you like it or not. I know he's following you, so he's bound to show up wherever you are. Okay, just eat your hamburger, man. Fine. Just please let me finish this burger. So true, bestie. Anyway, yeah, okay, she's awesome, and there's not a mod to put her in SA2, but there should be. There's a mod to put a saucy man. Where is the store? Hang on. Yeah, here. Okay, I would really like... What is she? Is she an upgrade? No. Jester powers? Oh yeah, she's free. Uh-huh. Wait, right bumper. Yeah, and the Reaper is also very cool, so I'm gonna get him just because he's cool. So that's our setup. I doubt I can afford anything else, but hey. Wait, I can exactly afford extra finisher. There we go. It's fine. I didn't end up unlocking like 90% of the stuff in my first playthrough until like I got to the end. So, I think we're good. Please, I want to click the button. Okay. Can I play as Float, please? Because she's so cool. I wish she was my friend. I wish she was real. I wish I had a stuffed animal for her that I could throw against the wall. See? Okay, now we have Peak, so this game is actually playable. No, I'm joking. This game is amazing. We do have Peak, though. Peak has been acquired. What am I doing? I'm immediately, like, scared. Oh yeah, this is the reason why I said naming a character Float in Telefang was a hint to my next Let's Play. That's why I said that. If you were wondering what I meant when I said that, that's what I meant. Now you know. Ow! That was not nice. I hate those things because it's like, weak, hit him with your attack. And then he's like, I have spikes, I can kill you. And that does not make me very happy when they have spikes that can kill me. Not fun. Please let me... Please. This music, I feel like the music in this game is extremely Shadow the Hedgehog build, and I can't explain why. Like the game, not the guy, like the game. Like, it reminds me of the music in Shadow the Hedgehog a lot. Okay. And like, a little bit of Sonic 06 too. Sonic 06 as well, not Sonic 06 2. Imagine if there was a Sonic 06 2. Can we have that? Would that be fun, or what? I would play that. Probably. I know that there's Project 06, but no, we need an actual sequel. There needs to be a Sonic 06 too. I think that would be really fun. And don't say Sonic Generations. Although I could play Sonic Generations 3DS now. I don't know. Should I? Yeah, of course I should. Because I want to play every Sonic game at least once. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. There are Sonic games I haven't played yet, but at some point I do want to play every Sonic game. Unfortunately, that does inevitably contain like games that are impossible for me to play on real hardware, like Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Car and Sonic Popcorn Maker. That being said, I'm not even joking. If I won the lottery, I'm gonna buy a Sonic Popcorn Maker for the memes, for the lulz, as it were. I would 100% do that. Like, I feel like I need to make like a little like dangling charm of the thing. That's what I should do. Nobody, this is such an obscure Furbisms reference. Like, this Furbisms reference is literally like the bottom of the iceberg. Like, it's like the bottom iceberg tier. Should I make a Furbisms ice? No, I'm dying. I'm not focused. Should I make a Furbisms ice cream? Ooh, that sounds good. No. Should I make a Furbisms iceberg tier list thing? I should do that. I'm not gonna do an explain. One of you is gonna have to do the Furbisms iceberg explained video. If I explain my own iceberg, I can't explain my own iceberg. Okay, that's like not okay. That's not right. But now that I've said Furbisms ice cream, to go with the popcorn maker, I also want to make where was that gonna kill me? That wasn't very nice. This is gonna be difficult. I want to make a Furbisms with Gumball eyes. I'm so mad because I could have gotten a Sonic Gumball eyes, but I didn't have change on me. I honestly probably should have like checked to see if they took card, because do ice cream trucks take card nowadays? Because if they took card, that problem could have been solved if I had just checked and seen if they took card. Because if they took card, then yes, I could have bought one. But I was like, oh, I don't have cash. I can't buy one. And now I'm like, bruh. The answer is just to always have cash on me, but I just like don't do that as much as I used to. It feels like I could never find. There's no such thing as an ATM. This problem would be solved if ATM still existed, but unfortunately, they got rid of them all yesterday. They just got rid of all of them yesterday because they decided that they sucked and they didn't need to exist. I've never, this is a crazy thing to say, I've never used an ATM. Because where the heck is, there's no, they don't exist, they got rid of them all, where are they? There was one at the, like, ham thing, but that was not, I didn't need it, because I had cash on me. There was no point in me using the ATM there if I had cash on me. That was like the one time I had cash on me. And that was also the one time I saw an ATM. You see how this is like making sense? Do you see how this is working? Yeah, exactly. It doesn't compute, right? Like, explain that. This video has been like a crazy amount of like nonsense topics. I don't have an explanation either. Like, I literally could not tell you what I'm talking about. Other than like the Fernbake Museum, I guess? I don't know. No, that's not true. That is not true. What am I talking about? I did see a cockroach once. Like, they had a cockroach in a tank somewhere. I went somewhere and there was like, oh, we have an ambassador animal. Would you like to see it? And I was like, oh my god, it's a baby cockroach. It was not a baby cockroach, but all cockroaches are baby. Not a creepy, scary cockroach, like a regular, friendly cockroach, you know? Like, not a gross cockroach, like a cool cockroach. It was a cool cockroach. It was chill. It was eating spinach. It was so good. It was eating spinach. Imagine a little cockroach eating spinach with this delicate. It was so delicately eating spinach. It was really cute. I was like, oh my god, he's eating spinach. I'm gonna explode into shrapnel because he's eating spinach. It was amazing to see. The beauty of nature is a cockroach eating spinach. That was the beauty of nature right there. Am I going there? I can never- I did this once and I forgot what I even did. Like, am I just gonna run forward forever? Do I need a BLJ? Guys, do I need a BLJ here? I forgot how to BLJ. I didn't forget. I still- it's like riding a bike. You never forget. Do I need to turn around? Is the ceiling changing? I can't tell if the ceiling is changing or am I losing my mind. Turn around. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Wait, what? What was that? What just happened? I knew about that because I remember doing that the first time I played this game. I was like running forward and I was like, do I need to like turn around? And like, yes, the answer was yes. I know the whole point of this level is to mess with you or whatever. Make you fall into pits apparently, because I've done that a couple times. I haven't died that much this episode until I got to this level, and now I'm like dying a lot. Okay, can we be careful, please? I feel like I'm getting tons of these like coins. What are these called? Bits? I feel like I'm getting tons of these. Also, apparently it's not the money in Bobo Bay is not Capo, it's Kato. Was I calling it Capo? Because that's what I thought it said. It's I think Kado or Kato. Like avocado, maybe? The icon looks like those things that they put on the map to tell you where you are. So I was like, yeah, like a capo, right? That was meaningless, I'm sorry. What was that? I don't know what I just did. That was cool. Okay. Die. Thank you. What is this frame rate? Please don't do this to me. I feel bad because I'm normally like not the kind of person who cares about frame rate at all. So when other people were like, "Oh my god, it's 30 FPS," I'm gonna like blow myself up with a missile and die. I'm like, what are you talking about? What's going on? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Okay, it's been like an hour. That was crazy. I was like getting scared that I was just gonna keep playing this game and not stopping, and like not realize why am I off the screen? Why am I off the screen? And not realize until like it's been like 6 hours that I've been playing this game for like 6 hours. No, we're not doing that. If you got this far, thank you so much for watching. I don't know what we're gonna do the next episode. We're gonna just do more levels and probably talk about more nonsense topics, I guess. But until then, see you guys next time.